Let's get this one up and running. Okay, now we have two cameras rolling at once. What could go wrong? But yeah. Oh my god, why is there a creeper there? First video. Okay, so the very first video on the working Minecraft stuff and all, I built this, the very first working Nintendo Switch, but it is a very small Nintendo Switch in dock mode. Then in the next video I made about in the working stuff, I made this. If it loads, but I will edit this. Unlike the other times where I didn't. Okay, so, and then obviously the second time around I went ahead and I built this, the working PS5 in Minecraft. And then the third time round, which is quite a nice popular video of mine, is I went ahead and I thought to myself that little Nintendo Switch wasn't big enough and all, so I went ahead and I built this masterpiece and all. Yeah, this massive, great big buffoon of a working Nintendo Switch and all. It's massive and it all works. The screen's the screen is possibly the exact same and all, but yeah. Oh, I just heard bells going off. Oh well. And then looking on the back, it actually looks very, very neat and tidy. I mean, there is some stuff that is not neat and tidy, but yeah, that's life. Compared to the Nintendo Switch one, where most of the wires are actually behind the screen rather than actually being inside the actual Switch dock itself. Or the Switch itself, and then the same goes with the PS5. Most of the wiring was outside of its case and all, because the PS5 was really quite small, because it was portrait mode, not landscape mode, and then yeah. And then yeah, the main reason why you went ahead and clicked on this video. So that might be why, but at the exact same time no. It didn't really matter. Hey, there we go. Okay. Then quite recently and all, I've went ahead and I decided to build this and all. A working PC in Minecraft. Oh. So, and then, yeah, I went ahead and I built this, a working PC in Minecraft. It actually does work and all, but as you can see, most of the redstone and all is behind the TV slash monitor slash screen, depending on what you actually like to call it and all. And then right there, as you can see, there is the PC. And then just for the fun of, just to make it a little bit more enjoyable and more fun and all, I've included a 49 graphics card right here and all, and yeah, this graphics card right here and all powers the whole entire system like what you would normally have with a 4090 graphics card. So yeah, and yeah, most of the redstone is behind the actual TV itself, well, slash monitor and all, but if I actually go ahead and enter through into the PC, you can see, yeah, there is a lot of wires and all, and yeah, this has basically taken me like 1 or 2 months to build and all, because if you have a look in my Minecraft, actual Minecraft videos and all, you see them in shorts, but you have not seen a Minecraft video commencing on an actual video, not in shorts and all, but yeah. There's so much redstone here and all, but it does make the whole entire system, work, but there is also more redstone underneath the keyboard, obviously, because there's certain buttons on the keyboard that do certain stuff and all, but then obviously you gotta wire them up somehow. So I've ended up just going ahead now and wiring every single thing right underneath the keyboard, and that needs to be wired up to the keyboard. And basically, no, yeah, this is not even in the PC or the 4090 graphics card or even the screen. It's underneath or the screen, but it just makes everything work and all. I mean, look at it. There's so much redstone under here. Well, it's not really particularly under here and all. There's not really that much particularly there, but there's quite a lot of redstone going on here, because this redstone here is where the keyboard meets with the PC components and all. Like what makes the components work and all. And then you can see that the keyboard itself is very, very shallow and all. It does kind of float a little bit, or levitate, or you should say and all. But yeah, it doesn't do that much and all, but like, yeah, there is still quite a lot of stuff going on. there's tons and tons of pistons and redstone blocks. There is tons and tons of redstone and sticky pistons and just loads and loads of redstone components. I'm right here and all. This is used to be the wiring and all for the redstone and all. So because I was trying. Yep, that's turned itself off. Oh, I'm still here, screen recording. Oh well. Trying to figure out. All right, how do I split 2 redstone currents into 3? Because then once I know how to convert 2, like how do I convert 2 into 3? Then that means I know how to convert 3 into 9 inputs. And yeah, this is how I ended up coming up with the solution, because originally that was how I was going to wire it all inside the piston, inside this actual PC and all, but instead I ended up not even doing it anyway and all. So yeah, this is too laggy for my opinion. Hang on, I'll be back. Okay, so I've managed to go ahead now and solve the issue with the flying issue that I had and all, because yeah, as you can see, I'm in creative mode and I'm not really particularly lagging. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead now and turn on this puppy and all, and yeah, see if it will actually work. Oh, okay, so we've got a bell sound and the LED light has turned on. Oh my god, look at that! Let's go, the actual thing is loading, like what you would normally have on a Windows computer or PC or whatnot or not. You would normally have a screen loading. Oh, okay, now it's blinking at me to tell me that the to enter my password. So the password for this computer, it doesn't really matter to be fair and all, because what order you put in, but for me, I'm just going to pop in 1, 2, and 3. Then, now as you can see, I've typed in the 123 password, but as you can see, nothing's happening and all. Like what you would normally have on a computer and all. You would normally type in the password, but there's also another button that you would normally press after it and all, because you don't type in your password and then it just loads up straight away. No, most computers, you don't actually end up doing that. You actually have to hit the enter button. So if we go over to here and hit this enter button, the enter button is turned on, and now it is finally detected the 3 inputs on the monitor, on the PC. Then it will take a while to go ahead and load. And then you get that really nice jazzy music, like what you would normally have on a working PC, or a Windows computer, or maybe just on a really old Windows computer. Because on a Windows 7 computer, you get a little tiny dun 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 dun, like you normally get that tune whenever you're turning on, and it just like so. Yeah. But anyway, no, just like that, as you can see, this is actually looking like a legit PC, working PC in Minecraft and all. We have got the 4 classic logos in the top right corner. Obviously, one would be red, blue, orange, and I think there's a bit of green in there as well. And then obviously, yeah, we got to have Task Manager and all. So all of these components down here are different types of apps. Obviously, here is the search bar to actually search for your apps and all. Then obviously we have another mystery app here, and here, and here, and here. And then we actually have the clock all the way along the side here. And like always with every single PC or Windows computer and all, you always have a recycling bin in the top left corner and all. So yeah, and yeah, if I just show you what the redstone is like right now and all, because obviously some redstone is on while some other redstone is not on. But as you can see, this lane has turned itself on and all, and most of this stuff is off. This right here and all is my handed down button mechanism that I've built on the working PS5 in Minecraft and the working Nintendo Switch, the small version in Minecraft and the big version in Minecraft. And they all are wired up to the 4090 graphics card right here. Now, as you can see, this graphics card is on and all because it is actually getting power from the mains power source of the PC itself. and it's quite a thick wire and all, because yeah, it's a graphics card. What do you expect? It will have quite a lot of power going through it and all, and that's where your most power hungry items will have. And then yeah, here is all the redstone so far. As you can see, we've got one of these things here that's been turned on. We've got a nice looking timer here, another timer here, we've got a checker system here. So, and then the power will only go through if this has been turned on and this has been turned on. Down here as well, and we've got another checker system here. Like, I've had to put so many checker systems inside this working PC just so it wouldn't go haywire and all. And this is why it's taken me like a month or two just to build and all. That's why I tend on not really releasing Minecraft videos quite a lot when it's like working stuff and all, like working Nintendo Switch, the big version and the small version and the PlayStation version. And then, yeah, it still goes on. Look, it goes on forever. And this is literally just a graphics card and all. Look, another stopping thing here and all. Another blinking thing there. System's going around here. Comes up to here. Another stopping thing here. That will only activate when the current is being powered here. Hang on. Is the camera struggling? No. Got one of these. Frankly enough, I've actually included so many of these and all inside this contraption. It is absolutely unreal and all. Now, I will get a second person shot and all into this and all, but yeah. So, yeah, that's what the redstone looks like at the moment and all. Let's go ahead and I'll turn the system off and then turn it back on, but with a security camera in place, well, with a second player in place. So as soon as I hit the on button, you will actually see what is actually happening and all. So without further ado, like with normal PCs and laptops and MacBooks and all, you would hit the off button. As you can see, it makes a noise. It turns off that green lovely handed down lamp. And then obviously, because if it didn't have any type of noise with it and all, you wouldn't actually know if it would be turned off or not. Because as you can see, it's still on, but it's taking its time, because the amount of timers there are, honestly, and all. And then there we go, just like that, the whole entire system has turned itself off. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on a second player by just hitting the other Joy-Cons on the side of my Switch. And then, just like that, we have a second player in place. And as you can see, I've already went ahead and set it up, this handed down player, so and then it suits this video and all. So where it needs to be. And as you can see, my screen is way smaller than the second player's screen. So yeah, okay, so right here is a really nice good spot for this player, for that player 2 to go in. Unlike my working Nintendo Switch small version and big version and the working PS5, I did not know how to do a second player, and it's mostly because I didn't have these Joy-Cons. But now I do, because yeah, I'm playing with these Joy-Cons, but there is also an option where you can use the Joy-Cons on the side of the Switch. But yeah, the screen's far too small to be playing with 2-player. So without further ado, let's go ahead and turn this mechanism on, and you'll actually see on the bottom corner, all on the bottom, you'll see, as soon as this button is pressed, you'll see what happens in the graphics card. Okay, so we're going to turn the system on, and as you can see, there is a little bit of redstone starting to appear up on screen now, in the bottom right, and as you can see, that piston has literally just pushed outwards and all. And now the system has finished. Now it's asking for an input, but as you can see, look, there's more inputs coming up along, and yeah, now look, you can clearly see what's actually happening inside the Fortnite graphics card. So without further ado, let's go ahead now and activate these buttons, and you might be able to see another input coming through. So we've hit the 3 buttons, then without further ado, let's go ahead now and hit this OK enter button, and without further ado, you'll actually see that there might be another input. As you can see it on screen, look, there's more redstone appearing up now, and you can, generally speaking, I'll see that there is actually redstone being lit up now. And that is where I've got up to at this stage. In the 4090, inside the 4090 graphics card. change all this. However, it's not all just about the cool. But however, it's not just called. Oh, look, it says my name. Left the game. But however, it's not just calling about the PC actually being able to turn on and turn itself off. No, there's also calling other features as well, no, such as Google. So with a working PC, you normally have Google or Microsoft Edge or Internet Explorer. Well, this PC also has it. You know, if we go ahead now and hit the G button, because there's so many commands, it's unreal, no? But if we go ahead now and hit that G button on side the keyboard, as you can see, the screen actually changes and all, and as you can see, it actually represents as Google and all. We have a really quite nice taskbar up there and all, where we can search some stuff up, and as you can see, that is actually the letter G and all, which is quite nice. Which is quite nice and all. So, because of the fact we're on Google and all, that means we can basically do whatever we want on-side this working PC and all, because yeah, it has Google and all. So without further ado, we can literally go ahead now and go on my YouTube channel and all on a working PC in Minecraft. How cool is that? We can literally go ahead now and type in my Ease on Ideas channel and all in Minecraft on a working PC in Minecraft and all. Now this has not really been updated that much and all, but like yeah, I gotta try and find an E now. So everything has been shortcuts and all. So whatever you want to know, say for instance you want to go ahead now and play Minecraft in Minecraft in this working PC and all you have to do is hit the M button and all. Well, but first things first and all, you would have to go ahead and all and find the M button and all. Unfortunately, and all, this keyboard is a little bit too small and all, but I did show you though and all, there is tons and tons of redstone for this keyboard to work and all, so yeah. It has enough redstone as it is. So without further ado, let's go ahead now and hit the E button, which sends me to my Ease on Ideas YouTube channel and all, which is basically telling me that I have 19 subscribers, when I don't and all. I actually have 24 subscribers at the moment and all, but I only just went ahead now and finished working on this build and all, so that's why it says 19 subscribers rather than saying 24 and all. Also 24 is a very hard number to put inside a working PC and all, because like the amount of lines there are on, the amount of pixels that I had to work with on this working PC and all, yeah, I've worked way more harder on this working PC than the other projects. Then my mini Nintendo Switch, working Nintendo Switch in Minecraft and all, because that wasn't straight lines of pixels and all, no, that was me literally just scribbling out what was which, as you can see on the back here and all. Some of the pixels are not even being on show and all. Same for instance with the working PS5 and all, there was it was mainly just scribbles and all, and as you can see it's not really pixels and all, like there's not every single line, there's a sticky piston and all. And same goes with my my big working Nintendo Switch in Minecraft and all. That was also not been done in lines as well and all. That was only done where the pistons needed to be, you know. Because as you can see, all this top panel here has zero, has 0 pixels on it and all. But like, yeah, with my working PC build in Minecraft, I would say, because yeah, that's what game I'm playing right now and all, you can actually see that it is a lot smaller, the screen, but there is actually more pixels going on inside here. Every single line, there is a sticky piston and all. Like for instance, the bottom row and all is being powered underneath. Then the second row is being powered from a straight line, and then the third line is being powered by another set of pistons. And then the fourth line is not even being powered at all. And then the fifth line is being powered yet again by another set of pistons by using another set of pistons and the redstone mechanisms. And then this is being straight from the power source, and then the top one, yeah, that's being powered by the actual top layer, the top layer itself. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, they're not low battery. But they're saying that they are low battery, but oh well. I can always stick with one charge once I'm done with it. But yeah, we don't always just have to go onto my YouTube channel on Google and all. If we go ahead now and hit the backspace button, which is quite big for a backspace button, but as you can see, the backspace button actually does work. Look, and as you can see, now we are back to the main menu of where the whole entire PC starts with and all. And then without further ado, every single thing is on Google though and all, but if we go ahead now and hit the Google button again, and all, we can go back to our Google Task Manager. And yeah, if we don't want to go on to Google, say for instance we want to go on to PowerPoint or something and all, well yeah, that's another time for another video. And all same goes with me making Minecraft in Minecraft. And then yeah, that's another time in another video. But yeah, as you can see, that is working and all. We've just sent ourselves back to the home menu and all. But yeah, if we click on that Google button again, I seriously don't get why that blue one is low battery. It's saying the green. It's saying that the blue one is low battery, but it's actually the green one. But yeah, for some reason this is quite unquote red and blue, but it's actually blue and green. Well, green and blue. But we can also go ahead now as well and go ahead now and go on to hit on the L button and also go on to linuxtechreviews.com. Yay! Wait a minute. Jeez, I was not expecting him to be here. Jeez. Jesus. Oh, and then he just left. Oh well. So yeah, and there's also another cool feature on this PC as well. So again, if we go ahead now and hit the back button on this working PC, it sends us back to the home menu, the main menu button. And then if we go ahead now and click on the Google button, we can actually go ahead now, instead of just being on Google, I'm gonna take these out. I don't want to hold them in the dock mode anymore. I'll hold them as separate. Okay, so then if we go ahead now and hit the C button, because we still want to actually know if our actual mouse actually works, and as you can see, our G has changed to a C. Now, let me just, as you can see, this one of the lights turn on right next to the G, turning the G into a C, and then that means that we're actually playing Cookie Click again, and that means we can actually use the damn mouse and all. So if we go ahead now and walk on the mouse and tap the mouse left click button, you'll hear it click, and then look, it's shown up on the screen. So now we're actually playing Cookie Clicker now, because as you can see, every time I hit the mouse, it always shows up on screen, which to be fair now, I feel like that is possibly my most favourite feature yet, and it took barely any redstone to do. It's because of the fact that you can easily go ahead now and stand on a pressure plate rather than actually going ahead and pressing a button several times, because a pressure plate's input is a lot smaller than a button, so it literally goes off and then on straight away. Like, as soon as you walk on it, that's it, you're on, and then as soon as you let go, it turns itself off. Unlike a button, where if you just press it, it stays on and then stays on for a couple of seconds and then turns itself off. Now, there is only one input coming through this, which is this one, but if I stand on here, you can redstone block that are moving, and then they're joined up to this line, which is connected on through a pile of redstone, and then it goes through here, and then comes to this piston here, travels up, goes on here, comes around, and disconnects and reconnects the mains. So as you can see, the Cookie Clicker game has been selected. As you can see, there's power there, but as soon as I hit on the pressure plate button, this piston comes forward, and then it allows the current to go forward and into this piston, sticky piston, and redstone block here to come up and come round to deliver current from all the way down here into this slot, which is the bottom of the circle thing, and and to deliver current here and all, which is the top of the circle thing. And as you can see, there is actually quite a lot of redstone going into the top hand of this circle thing, and not the bottom hand one. As you can see, there's like 3 different types of inputs just for the circle thing because of the nickel one. And you're putting one in, oh Ethan, where's the other one connected to? Because that you said that's the top one. Well, look, see, look, there's one here, there's one here, and then there's one here, and then there's one going off there. And then as you can see, we have got some redstone lines as well. No, not too many redstone lines. There's only like 3 redstone lines coming out the PC. Well, technically speaking 4, but the 4090 graphics card needs its own mains power source to get in and out. And then we've got 2 orange lines and 1 red line coming out the side here. There is also some additional ones which are here and all. So every single time you tap the 1, 2, 3 card thing and all buttons, and then the enter button, that signal gets travelled through these redstone torches and then travels up into the case, and then that triggers everything to go off essentially and all. And then it goes down this line here, and that goes into the underground bit and all. And So yeah, that includes the end of the tour, and obviously there is obviously 2 extra wires here and all, which, like I said, they connect to these 2 buttons, Mechasystems things and all, where essentially they turn on different types of things in the Mechasystem. This one here controls 3 different types of inputs, or well, 4 and all, but like this is basically telling you when there's a signal coming through and all, like when it shows you the 1, 2, 3 section. Well, yeah, that's up there. That's controlled by this line, and then this line here is actually controlling the blinking method. As you can see, there is only 1 LED light going through, but there is also 1 line going into here and another line going into it as well, because they all do different tasks and jobs. So yeah. But overall, no, there is a lot of redstone here, and I've spent ages and ages working on this and all, and yeah, I've actually finally managed to completely finish it. As you can see, inside the PC is completely crammed and with redstone and bits and bobs. That's why I had to went ahead and include my own 4090 graphics card there, just to deal with the rest of the redstone that I have not included inside this PC. But and then either way though, and all this PC plus this 4090 graphics card, that's what actually makes the whole entire system work and all. And then all this redstone here that is kind of connected behind. No, it's kind of connected behind the TV. Well, yeah, that is all actually necessary needed in order to actually communicate with the screen and all. And like the amount of redstone, honestly, and all. Like this is the sound effect thing here that you hear as soon as the system turns on. This note block thing turns on. This is a system. So it basically resets itself. So and then it's back at square one again. So and then you can always rely on this. And then yeah, case. And as you can see, this is being the exact same method with 2 pistons and 1 redstone block. Same goes with this. This is the push method, and then same goes with that and all. And that's how we've managed to get like 3 or 4 buttons working. Because I think I actually kind of forgot and all, but I think either way and all, it only activates 1 of the pistons anyway and all. So you can see, oh look, Ethan, why have you still got switches here? Well yeah, when I very first designed this and all, every single input was controlled by every single switch and all, but as the fact that the project's all done and dusted, now these switches here are kind of just going to stay here and all, because yeah, they're not actually being powered, but look, these 2 are being powered, so that's why they're actually hardwired in. And then you can see all of this is actually been timed precisely and all, like it's all been set on a timer for every single one on this pink line. And then yeah, that is it. But yeah, that is it. That is the end of the video and all. So yeah, that's me describing it, how on earth I built all this thing and all, and yeah, it just works and all. And yeah, we can turn it off. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one and all. Bye. This still is really quite cool, like every single other build that I've done.